What's going on, guys? It's Cal with DTOM Knives and Gear. Today we have a couple of unboxings to share with you guys. We have one package that is from my buddy Jake over at Bearded Gear. Yet the knife in here is from Lefty EDC, of course, my other brother. If I had to have people in this knife community that I would call my brother, it would be those two guys. Of course, you know that if you are watching my channel. If you haven't and you're new here, you're going to hear the names a lot. But we also have a big old box from my new brother in the community, Grady's Gear. Chris over there is the moderator on The Edge, which is a live stream that me and Kevin do. And then, of course, with Chris and with Jake from Bearded Gear. And it is a lot of fun. We do it every other weekend. And the next one will be at Blade Show. So stay tuned for that. This is from Chris. Chris was cleaning out some stuff. I want to do a public congratulations to Mr. Grady because him and his wife are expecting. And that's super exciting, super fun, and congratulations to you and your beautiful wife. But they were cleaning some stuff out, and he came across a couple of things. And one of them, he thought, this looks like a Kyle item. And so he sent it to me because he's awesome. And it's in a big box. And I just wanted to show you something because I always like pointing this out, that the U.S. Postal Service takes really good care of our packages when we ship them. Another government program that works like ass. Even though I use them all the time. Most of the time they're good. I like to give them shit, but especially government programs. You know me. All right, let's get into this thing. I think you guys will like it. I am super excited about it. It is something that I plan on doing something to and putting on my desk. Because guess what? Not just on YouTube, but in my regular life and at work, I am the patriot guy. I like freedom, and that is the theme of this gift that he sent me. Boom, 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 boom. It is kind of fragile, so I'm hoping that hey, look at that. And I got me some Greatest Gear stickers. Hell yeah. These are really nicely made. I think he got them at stickermule.com. That is where I get my stickers. And, okay, so, yep, there's that one piece. Let's see if this thing got broken. Because, oh, yep, sure enough did. Sure enough. Our U.S. Postal Service can eat a dick. Well, it would have been cool, guys, if the U.S. Postal Service wasn't a bunch of fucking idiots. Look at this. How cool is this? Maybe I can get... Well, fuck. I don't even know if I can get this to stick on there. How cool is this? And then it comes with a glass thing where you can have etched. But now it's useless. Unless I can get my daughters or something to glue this back on. But I don't know if you can. Because it's got actually little pieces and stuff that has come off. So I don't know. Maybe some kind of epoxy or something. Something else fell down there. I hate you, U.S. Postal Service. I fucking hate you. I'll quit bitching. Even though I was really looking forward to this. Because, I mean, how badass is this? This on my desk at work? Come on. Fuck. All right. Let me move on. Woolsa. Maybe this will cheer me up. Okay, so the package from Jake over at Bearded Gear sent via Lefty EDC. Now, you have already seen this knife on his channel, Kevin and Jake's channel. And it is one that Kevin raves about. And from a maker that I really like. I have had a few Medford knives. This one is the Slim Midi. I had the Marauder H, which I recently sold to the Angry Kickapoo, which you will know for too long. His name is Tom, and he is going to be starting a channel sometime. And I believe he's decided to call it the Angry Kickapoo, and I hope he does because I freaking love that name. But I sold him my Marauder H, and this, so they have the Marauder H, the regular Marauder, and then the Slim Marauder, Slim Midi, that's what people call it. And so this one is the smaller version, and not just the smaller one, because it's not a small knife, but not just the smaller one, it is also a running on bearings. I've never had a Medford that ran on bearings, and so I'm super excited about this because Kevin has raved about it. And I like Medfords. Jake got to borrow my Medford 187 DP. He fucking hated that thing. And obviously, and I knew that. Sending it to him, I knew he wasn't going to like it. But I love getting people's reactions to knives like they may or may not like. He hated it. But it was a fun video to watch. I didn't mind that knife. It wasn't perfect, that's for sure. But I kind of like that knife. It's no longer with me either. Let's look at our Slim Midi. Why is this? Okay, it's just a nice little seal around there. They do come in these really nice cases. And here we go. Right off the bat, a lot smaller than I even thought it was. Because I mean, seriously, I'm used to the Marauder H. This thing is pretty small, actually. Let's put it in my hand. But I like it. Very slim, as the name would imply, the Slim Midi. I like the color. Almost dropped it. I like the color. I like the satin blade. Obviously, you know, Medford. I'm a fan of Medford. American made. He is a patriot. Whether you agree or disagree with his political views, he is a patriot. And if you disagree with his political views, you more than likely disagree with mine because we're similar in not everything, but it's close. All right. Kevin talks about the wonderful action that this thing has for the middle finger flick and this fuller. Let's see if he's right. Damn. Yeah. All right. I do. God, look at that blade. The compound grind with the Tonto and the hollow grind here. It just looks sexy. It really, really looks sexy. I love it. Let's see what the action is. Okay, so we're going to move the lock bar out of the way. Falls down like that. And then it is just a shake shut. Very smooth. This, obviously, all the ones that I've had have been running on washers and not bearings. This one's running on bearings, and so that's a huge difference, especially with the way my tastes have evolved. This thing, ooh, okay, I see it. Obviously, much more my kind of knife than somebody like Jake. But I also would have never thought that Kevin, Lefty EDC, would like this knife as much as he does. This is one of his favorite knives. He's got two of these. That ought to tell you something. So, yeah, very, very thin. Ergonomically, it gets thinner down here, which I don't usually like with a very thin knife this way. I don't like it to get thin this way because then it feels like my hand is too big to wrap around it. This one is just thick enough for my hand or my fingers not to really be digging into my palm here. Very nice. I'm in the backed up grip now in this position. And then, of course, you know, don't have much sticking out in the backed up grip, but has this nice finger control to choke up, get behind the blade and get control. Man, yeah. All right. I kind of see what is all about here. Let's see if I can do what I've been doing here lately with the whole reverse. Oh, yes. It's just fun, unpractical, but really fun. Can definitely do that. One thing that is common with Medford knives, even on the 187 that I had, the Marauder H, is the lock face you can see sticks up just a little bit there, and the detent ball ramp and area where the detent ball is exposed. A lot of people don't like that. I had that with the 187 and the Marauder H. Never really found it to be a problem, but it is something different that you see on this particular design. Something that this design has and a lot of other Medfords have is external blade stops. I'm a huge fan of external blade stops. Why? Because it just absolutely helps with rigidity. This thing, and almost every single blade that I've had with blade stops, I mean, it's no movement whatsoever. Side to side, obviously, no movement down, up and down. Yeah, Kevin is right. I can do the index flick. Can I use these? I can use the blade stops for thumb studs. Not the most intuitive in the world because they're so high, but it can be done. Of course, you know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just like that. Man, yes. See, and Kevin has got 2 of these, which means he doesn't need 2 of these. We're going to carry it. We're going to, figure it out and stuff. But I'm a huge fan of this thing so far. Typical, no lock bar insert. It is, the, what do you call it? I can't remember the term. Carbonized titanium. But it does have an over travel stop or lock bar insert on this side. Satin hardware and S35VN. I just love the way this thing looks. I mean, I liked the big one, the Marauder H, which was the full size lengthwise, but thinner. And the regular Marauder is freaking thick as hell. This one is absolutely more EDC friendly to carry on a daily basis. You've seen their reviews and whatnot about Medfords and cutting. Medfords do cut. I don't care who you are. Might need to drop this one up. Jake. I think Jake gummed it up. Some bitch. Because this thing was slicing like, okay, there it is right there. So, yep. Slicing right up here. Looks like we might have some gunk on this guy. Is this got a little bit of recurve? No, it does not. So, stropping it up, bring it back to life. But yeah, even my thicker Medfords cut like crazy. So it's just right back there. You see how slicey it is here? Right back here. We'll put it on the strop and take care of that. I like it. I mean, I really do. Right out of the box, smaller than I thought, but in hand, ergonomically feels just amazing. I like the blade stop thickness. I like the action. Yeah. We'll see how it carries. It's the typical Medford pocket clip. I'm assuming it's going to do fine. Not going to stick or be deep carry by no means, but I don't give a shit. Matter of fact, a lot of times I would prefer to not have deep carry. So, anyways, thanks for stopping by and checking it out with me. Seeing my broken American flag and eagle little thing for my desk. I'm so pissed. Fucking USPS bastards. Anyway, because it was packaged good. He had a bunch of stuff in there. Anyways, hear me rant. Definitely stay tuned for the full review of this guy coming soon on the channel. Love you, Kevin. Thank you so much for letting me check this out. Stay safe, guys, in this crazy world that we are living in. And we will see you in the next one.